What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to this episode of Restorations with Vic. What I have on my table today are these Air Max 1 Parras in super destroyed condition. Usually online, I always see these in perfect condition, but these are super beat. I found them online and I just had to buy them. As you can see, they need some work. We're gonna go in using Reshoevn8r products and get this shoe fully cleaned up. We're gonna try to get the mesh and sock liner back to fully white. We're also gonna repaint the midsoles and touch up some areas on the uppers. We got a lot of work, so let's get started. For this cleaning, we're gonna be using Reshoevn8r's 3-brush advanced alarm system. The first step we gotta do is put this shoe to the side for before and after purposes. Next, we're gonna remove our laces and insoles. We're gonna put these to the side. Next, we're gonna insert our adjustable Reshoevn8r shoe tree and adjust to the size first. Good to go with that. Now let's grab our 4-ounce bottle of solution and squirt 2 squirts inside our collapsible bowl. Boom, ready to go. Let's go ahead and grab our soft bristle brush so we can start hammering the uppers on the shoe. Uppers are looking pretty good. They're still pretty dingy, so we're gonna let the suds sit on the uppers so it can continue breaking down the dirt. We're gonna continue using the soft bristle brush, but on the tongues and the insides on this shoe. All done pre-treating the uppers. Before we move on from the soft bristle brush, we're gonna go ahead and grab our insole and give it a quick scrubbing. All done with this insole, let's grab our shoe. Let's grab our shoe tree, put it back inside, and move on to our medium bristle brush so we can attack these dirty midsoles. All done using the medium bristle brush. On the midsoles, we still have a little bit of debris stuck all around, so we're gonna move on to our stiff bristle brush and try to get that stuff off. We're also gonna clean up the outsoles. When we clean up the midsoles using this brush, you're gonna wanna be very careful not to let the bristles touch the uppers because they will damage it. Outsoles are taken care of. Before we put the shoe inside the washing machine, we gotta give the shoelace a quick pre-treatment inside our leftover water and solution in our bowl. All right, now let's grab our laundry bag, grab our laces, grab our shoe, grab our insole, close it up. Let's head to the washing machine. Time for the washing machine, you guys. Let's go ahead and put this Air Max 1 Parra inside our wash. Before we do anything else, we gotta grab our Reshoevn8r Secret Laundry Detergent. Squeeze and pour 1 full ounce. That's the stuff. Close it up. Now, as always, whenever you clean a pair of shoes inside the washing machine, use cold water with a regular cycle. We are back, YouTube. We got this Air Max 1 Parra out the washing machine. It's fully dried, ready to go. As you can see, it cleaned up super well. This toe box is back to white. Same thing with the insides of the shoe, the tongue, the ankle area. The whole shoe cleaned up nicely thanks to our 3-brush advanced single launch system and our detergent. Now the next step we're gonna move on to is some prep work. We gotta tape off the uppers so we can strip the paint on the midsoles. We got the uppers fully taped up. Now let's move on to stripping these midsoles. We'll be using acetone and cotton balls. Good to go with that. Now the next thing we're gonna do is retape the shoe once again. The reason why we're doing this again is because the tape got weakened by the acetone. If I leave the tape on, there's a good chance the paint will leak under and potentially ruin the suede on the shoe. So we're gonna tape up the shoe and outsole this time. All taped up, you guys. Now let's lay down our paint. We'll be using Jacquard opaque white with our airbrush. New mask. Good to go repainting these midsoles. They're pretty much factory. The white is glowing again. Now before we wrap up this restoration, we gotta move on to these toe boxes. As you can see right here, the paint has faded off a little bit on the stripes. So what we gotta do is tape off the gray and airbrush those areas to get it back to white. All done with the stripes. These came out perfect, no paint leakage anywhere. Now, the last thing we gotta do before we lace the shoe up is take care of the toe boxes. The material is a little bit frayed from me scrubbing a little bit too hard. Not a problem. We're gonna use some hair clippers to shave off the material. Whatever I don't get, we'll take care of using the Reshoevn8r lighter. All done with that. This is a good trick whenever you have frayed material. Off camera, I also went ahead and sprayed the midsoles and the stripes with some Parra matte finish. Now the last step we gotta do is lace it up. All right, YouTube, that's gonna bring us to an end on this full restoration on these Air Max 1 Parras. Go ahead and check out that difference, night and day right here. We used our 3-brush advanced single launch system to get this shoe fully cleaned up with the help of our detergent. Once the cleaning was all done, we got rid of all that debris and nasty stuff. We moved on to doing some prep work. We repainted the midsoles. Once that was good to go, we took care of the stripes on the toe box and got this shoe looking perfect. You can find all the stuff you see right here at Reshoevn8r.com. Use my promo code in the description below. This is Vic. I'll see you guys next Monday.